we're given the task of being on TikTok. How'd that go?
That was awesome.
All right, good.
Awesome.
We are anyway. So with that being said, it's like find something that you found cool on TikTok and bring it in. It's TikTok, show and tell. Mine is first. This girl, OKYKC, has a PSA to remind you that if your social media is public, like TikTok, Instagram, employers can pull up your profile when you go in for an interview, and they will. They'll look at it. They'll look at everything you've ever posted. Actually, this happened to her during an interview. Here you go.
If your social media is public, like TikTok, Instagram, please remember that employers can pull it up during an interview, because tell me why I just went in for a job interview and they pulled up my Instagram.
And they made her look at all the pictures there with them.
Wow.
Like, okay, let's see what you do publicly here. And so she was like, it was very weird and eye-opening. And so don't put anything up there you wouldn't want a future boss to see. Here's one more. This is from Lindsay Roggenbuck. She has tons of tips and life hacks, and she constantly does this. Number one, a hack for using a AAA battery to replace a AA battery. Did you even know this could be done?
No, there's no way. They don't fit.
Well, I'm glad you're here. It's TikTok, show and tell. Here we go.
If you're in a pinch and you need to replace your AA battery, but all you have is a AAA battery, don't worry, all you need is some foil. Just roll up some tin foil and put it where the battery's negative terminal connects, and as long as you have enough to fill in the gap, your device should still turn on.
No way.
Wow.
That's legit.
Who knew that?
Okay, number two, how to make a grilled cheese without a stove.
If you want to make a grilled cheese but don't have access to a stove, here's what you do. Just flip your toaster on its side, put 2 slices of cheese on your bread, and then put them into the toaster. Once they pop out, just put your slices together, and there you go, instant grilled cheese.
What?
That's legit.
Wow.
Lunchbox, you're looking at the sky.
I'm confused.
Amy, would you explain what she just said?
Okay, so when you put a toaster on its side, if you keep it right up and you put it in, the cheese will go down into the bottom of the toaster, which is bad. But if you put it on its side, then the cheese
Gravity.
stays on the bread.
Melted cheese, yeah.
But doesn't the toaster squeeze the
Like
bread together?
side like this, guys. Like,
Right,
look,
doesn't it squeeze? Doesn't the toaster
No,
close?
you put it. They don't.
there's
No,
2
we don't.
slots. And when you put it on its side, you got to make sure the cheese is up on top of the
Sure.
bread.
It's on the bottom slit.
It's like the oven. It's like an oven you're putting a pizza into.
Yes, but when you press down on the toaster handle,
It squeezes the
it, so
bread.
the cheese is going to get all over the toaster.
I guess you need a wide toaster. Mine does this.
You're right,
Yeah, I'm with
mine's
you.
wide enough for this. I can put a piece of toast in there with something on it,
Okay.
and it'd be fine.
And then squeeze it?
Yeah, that's why
How big's your cheese, man?
I'm just saying, when I hear it, I'm like, no, because it'll still squeeze it, and the cheese will get all over
mine
the.
doesn't squeeze.
Oh,
mine,
see,
mine
you have-
literally
yeah.
just goes in.
Yeah, no.
Oh, you have a toaster oven.
Yeah, you have a toaster oven.
No, I have a toaster.
Oh, you do?
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's a fancy toaster.
yeah, but it's only fancy because the screen on it more than the.
Yeah, mine squeezes it, and there's metal bars, and the cheese would get all up in
That's
it.
prison, bro.
That's why I was so confused, and I'm sorry for ruining your TikTok show and tell.
Here's a hack for keeping pizza crispy when reheating it in the microwave.
You know how when you reheat pizza in the microwave, the crust tends to get all chewy and hard? All you need to do is put a little dish or cup of water in at the same time and microwave it, and your crust comes out nice and soft and fluffy.
Just take a
Really?
little.
That works.
Little deal. Put water in it when you do it. And
That's
finally, here's an easy way to separate the egg yolk from the whites.
If you want an easy way to separate your yolks from your whites, check this out. Crack your egg onto a plate, and then you're going to take your water bottle, squeeze it a little bit so the air comes out, and then put that bottle on top of the yolk and release, and it sucks the yolk right up.
So you take the bottle, right? I'm just making sure it's
Wow.
squeeze. So when you let it go back up, it's going to suck the air, period. But if you put it on top of just the yolk, it sucks up into the bottle.
Wow.
And there's just, Amy's jaws to the ground.
I'm going
right
to try
now.
that. I don't even care about it, just getting an egg white, but I just want to try it to see if I can be a scientist.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I watched it on TikTok and it worked. So I believe it. All right, TikTok, show and tell. Amy, what you got?
Mine's from Brunch with Babs, which is the grandma you didn't know that you needed. And she gives all kinds of tips. And we make a lot of bacon at my house, and I never know what to do with the grease. And my kids love bacon. She put up this amazing way that you can save your bacon grease. Like you get an egg carton. Once you've used all the eggs, save it. And then you pour the grease into each little egg hole, and it makes these little grease pods. And then you can reuse
You
it
put it in the fridge?
You put it in the freezer so that it freezes.
Freezer, yeah.
And because you're not
Wow.
supposed to put grease down your drain or anything.
Right.
And so normally you store it in like a jar or whatever. But this is a way where you can get that bacon flavor and reuse the grease, like if you're making eggs or something later.
Just take a styrofoam egg carton and pour your cooled bacon grease right into the little egg holders. Just close and freeze. Once they're frozen, just pop them out of the egg carton, place them into a bag and back into the freezer. And when you need just a little baking grease, it's ready to go. Time to fry my eggs with that baking grease flavor.
And then just pop the pod. I'm watching it.
Yeah.
Pop the pod right on there.
Hey, keyword, it's cool bacon fat.
Yeah.
Not the hot one. That'll go right through that milk
Yeah,
carton,
you let
that
it cool
egg
off.
carton.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
you don't dump it right from the pan.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool it off a little bit.
Yes.
All right, TikTok, show and tell. Things we've learned on TikTok that we felt were so interesting we wanted to bring it here. Eddie, what you got?
Spencer.Barbosa on TikTok. She did one of those, I was today years old when I found out this thing. And dude, when I saw this, I'm like, oh my gosh, mind blown. I had no idea that this is what this meant. Roll it, Ray.
I was today years old when I found out that someone tells you to break a leg before an audition because they hope you end up in a cast.
Oh.
In a cast. Because you're an actor, Lunchbox. Hey, break a leg, man, when you go out there.
Is he an actor?
Well, he says he is. Yeah. But it's because they want you in the cast.
That's funny.
Like
I didn't
when
know
you break
that.
a leg.
I thought it was always for the opposite. Like you say the opposite so it doesn't jinx them. Like you're gonna.
No.
But I was wrong.
No. Being a cast, like the cast of, like your cast in the show or
We
the
know.
play.
Yeah, we
Why do
get
you
it.
want to know?
We know.
No, you're saying the
No, he's not.
opposite.
No, I said I always thought it was the opposite. Like to say break a leg, which is the opposite of hey, do a good job, so they don't jinx you.
Correct, which is not the case.
Hey, what are you saying?
Stop right there.
We got no.
No.
Now I'm
what he was
confused.
saying.
Hey, she has another one. Listen to this one.
A TV show pilot is called a pilot because it's the first time it's on air.
What?
That's good too.
What? This
That's
is
good,
crazy.
too.
Wait.
I didn't know that one.
No, here's the deal. I haven't
Pilot,
fact
like
checked
flying a
it.
plane on air.
Oh, okay.
But a pilot's not always on air. Like I shot a pilot. I did a daytime talk show pilot with Deion Sanders.
Sure.
Our daytime, and it never got picked up.
Yeah, but the whole point is for it to be on air.
But
So
a
you say
pilot though is
For
not
it to
always
go
on
up.
air.
Hey, you know what you need to take off? A pilot.
Yeah, I hear you. I don't know that I agree with that one because I've done pilots that never made the air.
Well, I don't even know if she's telling the truth.
Yeah, who
honestly.
cares?
It's
I
TikTok.
agree. All right, is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Yeah, Lunchbox, we knew the cast part. I was saying what I always thought it was.
Listen, I got confused. Now I'm really confused on what is right and what's
Well,
wrong.
then I'm confused with upside down and right side up.
Oh, man. Stranger Things.
Are we even in a reality? Are we in a sim?
Here we go.
oh
Okay.
boy.
Lunchbox, what do you have?
I got Weather Adam. He's from Houston and he does weather and he has his listeners say, hey, what song lyrics do you want me to fit in the weather forecast today? And they send him like Snoop Dogg, Red Hot Chili Peppers, and he goes with musical lyrics as he gives the weather.
Want Snoop Dogg. I have done him before, Jim Juice in the past. Today, though, doing Who Am I, What's My Name? Yeah, challenge accepted.
From the depths of the sea back to the block. So that's how it looks now. To keep up with the forecast, follow me, follow me, follow me, follow me. And pretty soon we'll step through the fog and we'll creep through the smog and we'll be able to see a little bit of sun popping out this afternoon. Forecast from the most accurate meteorologist. Guess what? He is I and I am him. We're going to be warm and humid with highs in the 80s. It's like that. And as a matter of fact, rat-tat-tat-tat, we've got a front that's knocking on our
I'm
door.
just annoyed by this dude.
Hey, I worked with him.
You did?
Yeah,
Well,
that's Adam
listen,
Kruger.
That is awesome.
This was kind of originated by Brew on the radio.
Uh-huh.
Where he was like, I'll say things and get him fit in on the air. And then everybody started like doing his deal. So, yeah.
Did he get a lot of likes on that one?
Oh, yeah, he's blown up.
Really?
He's
This
got-
guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got.
Were you annoyed by him or no?
No, I mean, I was just like, what is happening?
He's not even really fitting them in. He's just doing them.
Yeah, he's just
It's
doing
not
the
like
rap.
people don't even know what he's doing.
Speaking of weather, have we talked about this one before where what 30% chance of rain means? Or like any
Yeah, but I've
percentage?
seen that questioned.
Oh, really?
By,
That's not
by
true?
meteorologists as well. Where it
Yeah, what does that mean?
well, so say your version.
Okay, well, so I always thought, okay, we have a 30% chance of rain, like it might rain. Well, no, what it's saying is 30% of the area you live in is gonna get rain for sure. They're getting it.
Oh.
So,
But I don't think that's true.
Okay.
Because sometimes if they say 30%, the front completely dissipates. It never shows up at all. But I agreed. I fell for that one too.
And even like in the app, you just circle it around your house. It'll be like 30% in this area.
Your house area?
My house area.
Now we're getting all too into this. We're questioning crap. We're saying crap. Thank you, Lunchbox.
You know what? And he used to do, the Wordle of the day. When Wordle was really hot, he would sneak the
Hey, do the weather, bro.
No,
Hey,
it's
come
fun.
on, he's
Why-
been
Hey, we're
creative.
trying
fun with his job.
Hey, we're trying to like get there's a tornado warning coming up right now. Macarena. Now look over on no. It's
That's fine.
that's funny. It's funny.
I like crazy weather Ray guy.
Crazy Ray, the weather guy. Maybe that's why I'm so defensive.
Yeah, I was like, he's
Nobody's
better than Crazy Ray.
Nobody's better than Crazy Ray. Morgan, what do you have?
So I learned from this guy named Armin something mind-blowing about the AirPods you use every day.
AirPods are magnetic. You keep them on top of your laptop.
So look, my AirPods are sitting right here on top of my
They're
laptop.
stuck to your
They're
computer.
magnetic.
I had no idea.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So if you use them every day, you can just stick them there instead of having to worry about losing them.
Well, that's cool.
I had no idea they were magnetic.
They're just chilling.
I can't stop staring at her AirPods stuck to her top of her screen.
I thought they were floating there.
There's not tape. It's just like they come off and they go back on.
Amazing.
Good one, Ray.
Yeah, I always use aluminum foil to cover old food that we, leftovers and put it in the fridge. Well, we always just take out the aluminum foil from the box because it falls out. Well, apparently there's knobs in the box that holds the foil in place.
You know how every time you go to pull out a piece of aluminum foil, the whole tube comes out? Well, there's these little tabs on either side of the box. You just push those in and it holds the tube in place.
Oh.
Trying that today.
Did I know
I
that?
knew that.
I think so too.
Yeah. The side lids, yeah.
Ray's like, I brought this in. Did you know there are 2 pedals below your feet when you're driving a car? One of them stops the car. What?
There's definitely people that don't know that, right?
I know. I'm just kidding.
True. Yeah.
I'm just making a joke, Amy.
Okay.
I just had a little jokey joke,
Felt bad for him.
Yeah. No, we were pretty rough on you guys second round.
Yeah, you guys didn't really like ours.
Yeah, I apologize for that. I think I just got offended because I felt like Crazy Ray was being challenged. And my boy Brew, who kind of originated that bit, was being challenged. But I apologize.
Yeah, man. I mean, geez, I just thought it was funny.
It is. It's hilarious.
You know what?
It's a Bobby Bones show.